I'll try to live without regret. Well, I was waiting on the train for far too damn long, only for it to crash. Well, you came and then you came again, you came and you left real fast. Well, I've been here before and now I'm here again. My sanity I will no longer defend. Give up on you, and it is the truth. There's nothing left here to defend. Well, I dug my grave with you, and now I'm laying it. I try to live a simple life. I'll try to live without regret. I'll try to live without regret. Well, I've done a lot of stupid things, but I beat them all with this.
What was the name of that one?
I dug my grave with you.
And there's obviously an inside joke on there. Is that on the album?
No, that will be on the next one.
Okay. So that's a newer song too,
Yeah.
as far as that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Before we talk about that, before we actually talk about that, I kind of want to talk about the instrumentation there, Sam, and I kind of want to get you in there as far as the conversation goes. When you're playing drums for that, when you're playing this for someone, like it's almost like a studio drum thing, and then you kind of, you're in and out. It's not actually like a core band, but you'll play in and off. How do you develop that? How do you make the song your own to do something like that? Like, how do you develop it?
I don't know. I just kind of play things that I always throw in that people know I do a lot, I guess.
Like something you're famous for.
Here's the farmer stamp.
Here's a triplet fill. Anything that's kind of just sounds like what I would do.
Did you play triplets on that one?
There were a couple. There were a few. I think there were a few.
Just listen to every fill.
Right.
When you go back home and listen to this,
They're
listen to
mostly
every fill.
triplets, Yeah. It's my crutch.
That means 3, right?
Yeah. It's
Sort
of. Loosely.
And then as far as because I know you guys are brothers. Did you grow up playing music together?
No, we actually didn't know each other for like 10 years. No. Yeah, he started me out playing guitar when I was 12, man.
Okay.
He gave me
Just didn't
lessons.
look
And yeah, pretty much, man.
I used to put Johnny Winter on headphones in my mom's womb.
All right.
You got headphones.
So I know
in
who's
her
older
womb?
now. Right. So because I know you guys have been switching up the guitar and bass. Is there one love passion for you, or is it just whatever stringed instrument you have in your hands?
You first.
I think I'm no guitar player. I'm also a player of other instruments. Passion? I'm passionate about most
plays the
instruments.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cajon.
He's a great calm player.
Yeah, I'm a decent cajon player. Yeah. But guitar, I'd say, is my main instrument. Yes.
Okay.
I think you're better on 2 cajones.
Yeah?
Me too.
What do you call them?
Cajoons.
Cajones?
Your cojones. Right?
Cajones?
Ryan, what about you, buddy?
Kaboom.
Is it the bass that gets you going?
Actually, it's whatever I'm told to do. And I'm just glad to be playing and having a lot of fun.
Awesome.
I'm lucky to be around such great musicians.
Ryan, come play some drums.
You got it, man. Triplets all night.
Matt taught me how to play. I can play drums. Can I play?
Yeah,
drums?
she's got a mean.
I can do it.
She's got
And
a
you
mean
can
one.
rap. So if you're a rapper and you need a drummer, I could rap. I mean, I could drum while you rap.
Yo.
Yeah. You could.
Let's talk
That's
about
true.
the song a little bit as far as the inspiration behind that, because I know it's a newer one too.
It is.
So the song that we just did.
Well, I had that lyric, "Dug my grave with you," in my head with a certain person, and I don't know. That one is really funny. I was chilling at the house, and I had that lyric in my head, and I don't know where that came from. I just thought of it with a certain situation I was in, and I ended up taking a bath. I was chilling, taking a bath, and all of a sudden I just heard the entire song in my head, like lyrics and everything, melody and everything. And that's very rare that it all comes out like super fast like that. So I jumped out of the shower and ran to my room and wrote it down. And that's where it came from. It's really funny because it's kind of like country-ish or whatever. And, you know, I grew up listening to everything. I grew up mainly listening to Christian music and like gospel music and old country like Johnny Cash and June Carter and that kind of thing. Until I was like, I don't know, 13, I really had no idea what pop music was. And I had no idea what rock was. I had no idea what any of that stuff was. All I listened to was country and church music. I grew up in a very conservative family. Thank you, Mom. And, I don't know, I started listening to pop rock, of course, in middle school and, you know, punk rock and whatever. And I have country influences, obviously, but I never wanted to be a country singer ever. And people have told me my entire life, oh, you should be a country singer. You know, you should write country music because I could totally hear you singing country. And I'm always like, no, I'm definitely not doing anything close to that. Like, don't even say that. Like, I remember one time one of my friends told me and I cried. I was like, no way. Because they were like, I don't know. I just like took it as like such an insult. I don't know why, because I love country music, but I guess it's because I like think of certain country music when people tell me that, and I don't want to be that. So I don't know, but that song came out really fast, and probably about 2 weeks before that, I wrote that song. I wrote this other song about this person who made me really angry, and that person liked country music, and so I sat down on purpose, in spite, and I wrote a country song about that situation just to make them mad. And it was very sarcastic, never really meant to be. I never meant it to be a real song, and then it ended up becoming like a really good song, and like people really love it. And then ever since then, that's all I can write is country.